All right, so Wednesday, April 3rd. I've probably tried to film this like 17 times without it getting rambly because I don't want these videos to be excruciatingly long. But got a new stopwatch today. I actually ordered two off Amazon. I actually despise Amazon, but we won't get into that diatribe so we can stay on topic here. I time my rest. I credit timing my rest and I won't say immense amount of aerobic work I do, but it's probably immense compared to what some people are doing for their training. But the 2.5, 3 hours I do a week of total aerobic, dedicated aerobic work, I really think has put me in a fantastic spot for this prep, because even heavy days, like within a few hours, I'm usually like, oh, okay, I feel pretty good. Now, I mean, there's that kind of systemic, like, oh, okay, I'm still kind of tired, which of course, but I don't feel like I'm huffing for air like an hour after workout. Like, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. And usually, like, one thing I've noticed, I'm definitely not as sore as often, which you could say, oh, you're not training hard enough. But I just feel like, okay, like when I am sore, it doesn't linger as long. And when I am kind of like banged up from training, it doesn't just stay around. So accessory days like today, usually between 60 and 90 seconds, depending on the exercise and the intent, sometimes 2 minutes. And then consideration for whether or not there's an AMRAP on the end. For the bigger lifts, the squat, bench, and deadlift, there was a time where I was supersetting my squat with my bench, and it was fun, but it was fucking miserable. But if I'm doing something like an RPE 9, that's where I'll take 4.5 to 5 minutes. Pretty much no matter the rep range, because that's just a pretty tough set. If it's RPE 8, usually it's around 4 minutes, and then if it's RPE 7, probably about 3 minutes, somewhere in there. And like this, it all depends on where you're at with your base level of fitness. You can adjust times up or down. But I got through, I remember, I think I had like well, even 2 weeks ago when I was tired from traveling, I did a 4x4 at 485, RPE probably like 7, 8-ish, somewhere in there. And I was done within like 15 minutes, right? Like, that's pretty good. So I was done squatting within 15 minutes of getting to my top set, whereas I've seen some people take 15 minutes just to do 2 sets. And I think that's a good idea to maybe work on your fitness, because I know when I go to the meet, I'm not gonna feel flustered that I haven't had enough time between attempts or sets, right? And like, there's certainly this kind of in-between attempts adrenaline that sits really high, but I'm not going to have this huge dump afterwards where it's like up, da, 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 da. Like, I'll be able to kind of get back out of that a little bit quicker than someone who's not as well trained, because all of my aerobic capacity is going to contribute to sort of that resting recovery, getting things back to like baseline. But also, I think some people get way too fucking amped between attempts as well, and it's like, dude, this is your second attempt. Like, be serious, be assertive, but like, you know, they didn't just shoot your dog. Like, we save that for the third, right? So I'm interested to see how it works. I'll do a meet report on our powerlifting, the subreddit, and then I'll probably, because there's a couple things, and I'll make another video for it, or I'll put it like in between the accessory stuff. I don't want this to carry on too long.
So here's the first bit of training. Again, it's a deload, so I'm actually going a little lighter. I think I have a 45 and a 15 on there. It might just be a 45. I don't know. Doing some straight arm lat pull downs. I actually really like this one. It feels pretty good on the shoulders and everything else, but just getting a nice little juicy pump going. But yeah, I'm basically training back every time I'm training. I'll leave it, like 4 times a week. And then some dumbbell bench. You see some of them thick cheeks going on. I forget how like large I am, because I don't think I'm that large, and then I see videos like this and I'm like, what is this person? Who is this? Who ate all the food? And it's me. I ate all the food. So I had to talk to someone real quick, but picked up the hundreds here. We're going to wrap it out, focusing a little more on control. I really need access to heavier dumbbells. I might just buy the full membership at the gym near my house instead of always doing my stuff at work. Because as you can see, like, the hundreds move pretty easy for the rep range. Like something like 120s, 130s would probably do me some good. But big emphasis here is just not irritating the absolute shit out of my shoulder, because that's been bothering me. And just getting some blood gun and a little bit of extra pressing work, getting them pecs a little stronger, getting the shoulders a little stronger. I'm a big fan of dumbbell work, honestly. I wish I did more of it. But my coach doesn't have more of it in, so we do what we can. And then I waddle on off out of screen, and then I come back through. Never mind, JK, I lied. My most hated exercise here, some dumbbell curls, just doing the 30s. I know I have small, tiny biceps. I should probably work on it, but I don't want to. I hate training biceps. I'll be 100% honest with you. I feel like every time I do, my biceps get irritated, but nonetheless, there I am, looking fat and gorgeous, pumping away some curls. And so I said, enough, I'm done. Please let me go home. And on to the next day. So we did some sumos at 475. I used some thumb tape from a CrossFitter, and it actually worked fantastically on that tear that I have on my left hand. I've started super gluing it as well, and that's really helped kind of heal up everything. But it was supposed to be doubles, and then on this one, I just got annoyed and didn't want to do more friggin' doubles. So I said, I'm going to do 4. But the big thing here to pay attention to is that I do the same setup just about every single time. Like, from which limb moves first to what happens next. Like, which foot screws into the floor. Which hand goes to grab the bar first. I try to keep that as consistent as possible. But everything moved really quickly. I probably could have pulled 600 for 1 or 2 if I wanted to today. But I didn't, because that wasn't the plan. And then some deload, pause singles with 405. I don't understand my ankle. It'll be stiff when I wake up, and then I'll do stuff like this, and it'll be perfectly fine. So that is what it is.
So this is actually 2 days after my last training video. I just wanted to cap end the video for week 11, day 2. I'm thinking I'll release some midweek content as I film it. I have a couple things I'd like to film, but I'm not sure yet. But this has been fun so far, just kind of collecting my thoughts and really refining how I speak in front of the camera. My hope is I'm back to kind of normal as far as filming and scheduling this upcoming week, which I don't see why I wouldn't be. But yeah, so that should be true. That should hold true. I'm watching the Ghost Clash Amateur Day. Excited to go squat myself, or at least compete in 11 weeks. I'll shave this bad boy later. Look at that hairline. Yucky. But I'm feeling pretty good, so excited where I'm at. Ankle is still stiff sometimes. This shoulder's healed up. I can self-unrack with like 295, so I just got to keep hammering that stuff. Got a couple online clients to handle, so I'm going to make the video quick. Thanks to everyone or anyone who's watching. It's been a blast. We're going to keep doing this, and then, I might even turn it into an off-season series as well. Off-season, I fucking hate that word. But yeah, if you have any questions about coaching, about powerlifting, about training in general, go ahead and leave a comment. I'd be curious to see what everyone else would like to see, what they would like me to talk more about. But for now, I'm going to eat, do laundry, maybe take my new car on a nice drive. We'll see. Probably not. I feel tired today. I don't think I have it in me, but we'll see. So until next time, Signing out.